Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new episode of WTF Wrestling. It is going to be a good one. We are starting off with the one, the only, the $1 Million champion, George Washington. That's right, George Washington is in the house. He won the $1 Million title last week from Mark Henry, and of course he is going to be celebrating. And definitely excited about his win. He was very victorious. He did a great job, and he defeated Mark Henry, and he is celebrating. I mean, goodness gracious, he is celebrating indeed. And we are about to hear from George Washington. It is definitely going to be a good one.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is George Washington, and I am your $1 Million champion. Last week, I beat Mark Henry for the $1 Million title. Now, I know I'll have to defend this title at WrestleMania against one of you subs, but you mark my words, I will be ready. More ready than I've ever been. And I just want to say this. I know there's a sub in the locker room that doesn't like when we talk about politics. Let me just say this. America is the greatest country in the world. And one of the greatest American values is the freedom of speech. Apparently some of you people on Twitter don't know what that means. But Christopher, I'm going to say it as many times as I want to, as my First Amendment right. Politics, 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 politics. What are you going to do about it?
And it looks like George wants to start off the night breaking the first rule of WTF. And the first rule is no politics. That is right. We don't care. We don't care. You're red, you're blue. Good for you. Okay? Do you want an ice cream sandwich? Do you want a sparkly sticker for your shirt? Nobody cares. Okay? And this just seems weird that he would just call out Christopher out of nowhere. But definitely he should have expected this would happen eventually between the two of these guys. And I don't know why he decided to do it. And the lights have went out. What in the world? And look here, the troll! Oh my goodness. The troll, he set this up. The troll has set Christopher up. Oh my goodness, he hired George Washington. I should have knew. Oh man, why would he just keep on saying that to try to get someone's attention so they would come down the ramp, and now the troll is attacking? We all knew that, we all found out later on the troll was behind last week's disaster in London after the Brian Kendrick took matters into his own hands, and now the troll is going after Christopher. And these two do not like each other, and the troll eliminated him in the Royal Rumble as well. And he has a calculator, and I don't know about you, but he's definitely got a problem. Terrible joke. And look here, oh my goodness. Totally uncalled for by the troll. And this rivalry is continuing. And we thought he was behind the Brian Kendrick last week, and we confirmed he was. And look at this. Oh my goodness, how ridiculous. And a cheap shot out of nowhere. George Washington helping out with this one as well. They set this up. What a great setup by the troll. Christopher never saw it coming.
I knew you would fall for my trap. And you did. And at WrestleMania, I challenge you, Christopher, to a troll match.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have tons of number one contendership matches tonight. We're also going to announce matches for WrestleMania throughout the night. But this is a number one contender for George Washington's championship, the $1 million title. So the winner of this match, and it is all big heads, and we got 4 great subs. The winner of this match will face off with George Washington at WrestleMania for the $1 million championship. So this is for a title, number one contendership for a title. However, even if some of the people lose this match, all these guys should be able to go to a match somehow at WrestleMania. So don't worry if you lose it. But this is for a title. However, if we announce some other matches for these people, for the 3 people that lose this match tonight, it will not be for a title. So you are fighting for a title here, but not for a trip for WrestleMania. You'll get that no matter what. But we're starting off here. DJ going for the pin. We got a big head match. DJ, the leader of Pixar Party, got Mr. John Ryan in the green. You got Dan the Man. And you got Crovan, who returned at the Royal Rumble. So it's going to be a great matchup. We also have the number one contendership for the tag titles tonight. So we're going to have 2 matches determined from matches tonight, and then we're also going to announce some throughout the night. So some of these guys may end up in other matches as well. But it has been official. 3 matches right off the bat. Brandon versus Plum for the Universal title. We're, of course, going to have an 8-man battle royal to open up the night as well. And we are also, now it has been official, the Troll versus Christopher at WrestleMania in a Troll match. So I have no idea what a Troll match is. But we're going to find out at WrestleMania. It's going to be good. And then, of course, the winner of this will face George Washington for the $1 million title at WrestleMania. So we got a lot of stuff coming up, and we're going to announce multiple matches tonight. So we already have 3. We're planning on announcing 8 matches altogether tonight by the end of the night. So we have decided it is going to be a 2-part event. WrestleMania will be a 2-part event. So this will be the last official WTF till WrestleMania. So with 8 matches, I mean, we can't fit that in. And there could be more than 8. But it just depends on how much we can fit within an hour. So we like to do 4 and 4, but it could be 5 and 3 or 5 and 4, or you could end up with 9 matches. But we will have an official 8. That is the goal here. So, and this is an elimination match as well. I believe Falls Count Anywhere is on as well. And yeah, we saw Crovan and Dan and Mr. John Ryan. They all came together last week against Joe Fixit's team. And also tonight, the match after this, we're going to have a number one contendership for the tag titles. Also, our main event will be... oh, my bad. I'm having a blank moment. The main event will be Sadler, Joe Fixit, teaming up with Plum. Teaming up with the Universal Champion against Pizza Party. The reason why Pizza Party is going to all be in it for the main event is because Brandon is a main eventer right now for WrestleMania, and so is Plum. So they are always going to get catered to when it comes to the main events until you finally get that match. And it's going to be exciting because, you know, one of the subs is going to walk out with the Universal Championship. So that's always good to know. And DJ going for the pin and a kick out by Mr. John Ryan. And Dan going for a pin and a kick out there by Crovan. But yeah, the troll match. What is a troll match? Is it going to be filled with surprises? That's what I'm thinking. A match filled with surprises. And, of course, the 8-man Battle Royal, that will be for people that couldn't get in there. We'll see what happens. I mean, there could end up being more than just 8 matches. And Crovan going for the pin here. The kick out there by Dan. And look at, oh man, Crovan with a nice DDT. And here comes a pin, a kick out there by Dan. And Mr. John Ryan now going for the pin. And it looks like DJ has been eliminated. So DJ will not be facing off with George Washington at WrestleMania. Oh man, and a stunner from Mr. John Ryan to Dan. And now it looks like everyone's going after Dan here. And look here, here's a pin. Nice roll up. And a kick out there by Dan. And of course we'll be doing WrestleMania like we always do it. WTF will go first, and they will be in a row. So you'll get 2 WTFs in a row and then 2 CTLs in a row. And that's going to be the goal. Now, CTL is probably going to be harder because they don't have as much of as a roster. So CTL could end up being just one. But we'll see by this coming up CTL if they have enough matches. I think it'll be a 2-parter though, because they're going to definitely have a Money in the Bank match. I don't think WTF's going to have that. So, Mr. John Ryan's big head almost knocked down the chairs. And look here. Oh, man. And Crovan with a nice DDT. And a kick out there from Mr. John Ryan. And look here. A DDT to Dan. And here comes the referee. And a kick out there by Dan. Here comes Crovan. Look at this. Oh, man, a double kick. Nice. Oh, what a nice move. And a kick out there. And a DDT from Pony Gamer again. He's been giving DDTs out like hotcakes. I mean, everybody's getting a DDT. And look here. Dan using his elbows to get out of that move. And yeah, the next match will be a #1 contendership for the tag titles between 3 teams. 3 teams will be facing off. And of course, that team will take on Pizza Party at WrestleMania. And a kick out there. Dan's had a lot of good kickouts in this match. Everybody's taking a lot of damage. It's a matter of time before somebody's going to get eliminated here. And look at here. And Crovan going to steal Mr. John Ryan's pin. And it works. So Dan has been eliminated. We are down to 2. And I don't think Mr. John Ryan cares that his pin got stole, but whatever. One of these two will face off with George Washington. Of course, Crovan was the $1 million champion for the longest time ever. So if he wins this tonight, he's going to get another shot back at his belt. And look there, a stunner from Mr. John Ryan. What a move. That big head should definitely be a rope break. But we don't care about rope breaks in big head mode. So Mr. John Ryan, congratulations. You are going to WrestleMania. And you will face off with George Washington for the $1 million title. So a hard-fought win. And I am going to also announce this. I just got a text. And I got good news for Dan and DJ. Dan, you will face Joe Fixit at WrestleMania. And DJ, you will face the manager Ozzy at WrestleMania. As for Crovan, you will at least be in the 8-man battle royal. So we do have that one coming up. But wow, all four guys get to go to WrestleMania. So that's good. That's good to know. And Dan and DJ get some singles matches. So it's going to be a good one indeed. So, and Mr. John Ryan's going to get a title shot. So, against George Washington. That's going to be a great matchup. Seeing those two fight. And you're about to see all your number one contenders for the tag titles. So you got Pixar Party. You got Pumpkinhead Corbin and Johnny Thief and Gargano. And you have the Authors of the North Pole. So, one of these 3 tag teams will face off with Pizza Party. So, this is for the number one contendership. So, this is going to announce another match. So, we have announced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches out of 8 already. So, this will make number 7. Oh man, what a slam by the Authors of the North Pole. Their debut was around Christmas when they took on Santa and the Iron Tailor. And Santa and the Iron Tailor actually pulled it off and beat the Authors of the North Pole. They are very sadistic. You know, they do not give toys and iPhones to kids. They give lumps of coal. Just for the heck of it. It doesn't matter if you're naughty or nice. You just get a lump of coal. And of course you got Pixar Party. And we're seeing the new formed team. Baron Pumpkinhead Corbin and Johnny Thief and Gargano. Of course Johnny Thief and Gargano, he stole Nemo's skin. He stole about everything. And it looks like Steve Austin didn't do enough damage because he hasn't learned his lesson. He's still stealing. He stole a crock pot the other day. Who steals a crock pot? I mean, come on. We didn't get any roast because of it. Maybe that's why he stole the crock pot. It had a roast in it. Look at Carl. He's getting all fired up. Oh, man. Look at Corbin. Oh, my goodness. I don't want to hear he can't see. out of that pumpkin. Obviously he can, if he pulled that off. And look at Nemo and the kick out there from Johnny Thief and Gargano. And Nemo trying to get a good submission. The referee's like, why is he on the other side? Apparently they borrowed the referee from CTL. He's terrible. Look at the Pumpkin Corbin with that nice punch. And Johnny Thief and Gargano eliminated already. So it is an elimination match. So you can win alone without your tag partner if it comes down to like a triple threat. Otherwise, you're probably not going to win. So one half of the Pumpkin and the Thief and Pumpkins, that's what we're going to call them, has been eliminated. And look at Baron Pumpkinhead Corbin trying to get a pin. Look at Nemo. Pixar Party still got both of their people, and so does the authors of the North Pole. But I wouldn't count Baron Pumpkinhead Corbin out just yet. And look at this pin right here. And a kick out there by Carl. And look, really guys? You just pinned him. Good job by the referee, not recognizing the pin. There's no point. Absolutely no point in trying to pin someone that just attempted to get pinned. Like, does that make any sense? If he kicked out the first time, he's definitely going to kick out the second time. You think he fell asleep on the mat? I mean, come on. Oh man, what a nice punch to Carl to get one of the authors of the North Pole to slam a Pumpkinhead Corbin. Carl didn't expect that. He just got interrupted in his move. Carl is fighting for his life here. Big submission. And Carl somehow escapes. And wow, despite the Carl interference sort of, they still got that pin. And look here on Pumpkinhead Corbin, and that team has been completely eliminated. So it's going to come down to either Pixar Party or the authors of the North Pole here. One of these two tag teams is going to take on Pizza Party at WrestleMania. And look at that. And Nemo's been eliminated. Uh-oh. This is not good for Carl. They are going to bully this poor old man. Or at least they're going to try. Let's see if Carl can pull it off. It's not looking good here. Oh, man. They hit each other there. You never know. Paul Weiss pulled it off. But look at this. What a move there. They're fighting over who's getting Carl. It's like a custody battle. These guys love to torment their opponents. We already know that. Look at that. Poor Carl. And look here, a headbutt. That's real sweet. He's a senior citizen, guys. They don't care. They absolutely do not care. And that's what's the problem with today's generation. How they're treating poor Carl. And look at Carl. He's had enough. Look at this. But you get one down, another one comes after you. It's just hard to win in these handicaps. And another headbutt. Oh, my goodness. The ferociousness of the authors of the North Pole. And look at this. Oh, man. And it will be the authors of the North Pole versus Pizza Party at WrestleMania. Tag titles up for grabs. It's going to be a good one. Wow, what a performance there tonight. They take down Pixar Party fair and square. And, of course, they took out Baron Pumpkinhead Corbin as well. So yeah, they are definitely deadly. So Pizza Party's going to have their hands full come WrestleMania. The question is, will Pizza Party get a lump of coal instead of a pizza at WrestleMania? And these two, man, they are not playing around. They don't care if you're naughty or nice. They're ready to fight. Oh my goodness. And I wonder what is going to happen next tonight. We've had nothing but... So we got 7 out of 8 matches announced. What in the world is this? This arena is hell. Really? Did we have to go here tonight? We were told by our manager that this place is forbidden. And Shelton Benjamin decides he wants to go here tonight. Why, Shelton? What are you doing? Why? You definitely don't want to be down here, okay? I don't think he knows where he's at, or I don't know what's going on. We've never seen Shelton Benjamin on here. He's technically not on the roster. Of course, these guys, there's no rules. People just come as they please. Why is there an audience here? That's kind of scary. What is Shelton Benjamin doing here?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shelton Benjamin. How are you all doing tonight? My name is Shelton Benjamin, and I want to tell you a little story. A few weeks ago, something terrible, something horrendous, something atrocious was done. Johnny Thief and Gargano stole my Yu-Gi-Oh card. He stole a lot of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, not just one. He stole my whole deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I can always buy another deck, Johnny. But there's one thing that I cannot buy, Johnny, and that is the lovely, the beautiful, the wonderful, the great Dezard. Look at him. Just look at him. This was taken from me by Johnny Thiefin Gargano. So, I am establishing a match without the manager's approval for WrestleMania. The winner of that match will win the Great Dezard. If I win, I get my card back. If you win, Johnny, you get your card back. But there's another stipulation to this, you thief. Whoever loses gets hellfire.
What did I just hear? What was that? So you're telling me it's Shelton Benjamin versus Johnny Thief and Gargano. Whoever loses burns, and whoever wins a Yu-Gi-Oh card. This is all over a Yu-Gi-Oh card. You're going to risk... Oh my goodness. This is absolutely ridiculous. I am going to talk to the GM to have that match stopped. Right now, it's a match for WTF officially. Shelton Benjamin versus Johnny Thief and Gargano in hell for a Yu-Gi-Oh card. That is just like, why? They're going to have to call that match off. That is ridiculous. You cannot... that arena has been banned from here. You cannot go there. We've talked about this in hundreds of meetings. Okay? It is an unsafe environment. Okay? We talked, and it's Johnny Thief and Gargano is on the payroll. So we cannot risk his... I mean, imagine the lawsuits. It'd be unreal. So, I don't know what's going to happen there. All over the Great Dezard. First of all, the Great Dezard, he thinks he's a hot shot. We all know this. You see him on the card. You see how he won't even look at you. When you're looking at him on the card, he's looking sideways like he's better than you. The Great Dezard isn't nothing. He thinks he's something, but he's nothing. But anyway, I cannot believe what I just heard. I just can't. I don't know how Shelton got there. I'd like to know how he got there. But but anyway, we're not even talking about... Let's talk about this match. It is the Big Baby versus Mark Henry. And Mark Henry didn't learn his lesson last week because he is still stripping. We've told him time and time again he cannot do this. And he just refuses. And come 22, I wouldn't be surprised if he's not on the roster after what he's done. I mean, there's only so much we can take here. Okay? And the Big Baby is after him tonight. So this is an odd match. So it's just a singles match, 2 out of 3 falls. You know, we thought George Washington put an end to this, but apparently he didn't. And, oh man, look at Mark. Yeah, it's rare that you see someone actually bigger than Mark in a matchup, but this is the case. And look at Mark here. Oh, man. Slams the baby off the ropes. And Mark is going for the pin. And a kick out there by the Big Baby. And look at the baby. Slams Mark Henry. And this match will not be for nothing. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if you don't see these two in the 8-man Battle Royal. It would not surprise me. But, yeah, all 8 matches have been announced. But like I said, Shelton Benjamin's going to be in trouble. I don't know if he's going to get his match. He's taking things way too far. I mean, we're all mad at Johnny Thief and Gargano. We're all mad at him. We're all sick of him. But come on, Shelton. I think you're taking things a little too far here. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I just looked it up on Amazon. It's $5. Just pay the $5 and go about your business. Okay? It's a shame. And put a lock on your locker. You know? So that way when we see Johnny with bolt cutters, we can stop it. But Shelton's taking things way too far. But we got 8 matches officially announced. And it is going to be absolutely bonkers. We already know this. But, yeah. So, officially, Brandon versus Plum. Joe Fixit versus Dan. Johnny Gargano versus Shelton Benjamin. A lot on the line there. Ozzy versus DJ. Darkness and Brandon versus the authors of the North Pole. George Washington versus Mr. John Ryan. The Troll versus Christopher. And an 8-man battle royal. So we got all that coming up. And look at the big baby. Big slam there. And he is going for the pin. And that is a point. And look at Mark. Oh, man. Throws the baby around. So the baby is winning 1-0. This is a good super heavyweight match we're getting here. Of course, our main event's going to be killer as well. A tornado tag. 2 out of 3 falls will be our main event. Look at Mark. Really, Mark? You had to step on the poor kid. And look here. I hate this move. What is this? The first part of the move is good. But then it's a headbutt to the side of the stomach from crawling. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what makes that move so special. If anyone did that to me in real life, I would just look at him and be like, really? Like, what does that even mean? It's like you're on the ground and your dog runs up and licks you or something. Or rubs its head against your stomach or something like that. Like, why would that even hurt? Or it may just catch you off guard, but a signature, really? And look at Mark. Oh, man, he's got a good one here. And he's got the big power boost as well. And a kick out there. Oh, nice reversal. And Mark Henry. What a move there. Nice reversal by Mark Henry. Oh, man. What a takedown there by the baby. Going for the pin here. And that's not enough. Gonna have to do a little bit more damage than that. He only needs one more point to win this thing. And look at this. How about a finisher? Just picks up Mark Henry like he's nothing. The world's strongest baby beats the world's strongest striptease. So Magic Mark gets beat by the Big Baby. And he pays the price tonight. He's lost 2 in a row. You know, I hope he's learning his lesson. Because when we re-sign people next year, he might not be on the list for being very deviant. That is what Mark has been. Very deviant lately. And he has paid the price week after week now. And he thought he could win tonight. Didn't even get a fall. The Big Baby had his number. And he is the world's strongest baby. So Big Baby with an excellent victory here tonight. Of course, he does not have a match set up for Mania, but you never know. He could be in that 8-man battle royal. We're going to try to get anybody that doesn't have a match in that 8-man battle royal. And who knows? We could have it end up with a 9th match, like I said. And this is our main event. It's going to be Osmond Sadler. He had some beef with Pizza Party. Joe Fixit. They're going to team up with the Universal Champion tonight. Plum's going to have to team up with some heels against the Pizza Party, the full Pizza Party. So Brandon, Dial Tone, Darkness, all here tonight. Also, all 3 of those men are part of the Milwaukee Bucks team on NBA as well. So, and this will be the last match of the night. Oh, man. Dial Tone tossing Plum over the ropes. Look at... Oh, man. And look at Brandon. Oh my goodness. Look here. Oh man. Plum goes head first into the turnbuckle pad. We definitely can't wait for that Brandon versus Plum match. It is going to be a great one. Universal title. You know, Brandon's never been the Universal Champion before. You know, he's won tag titles and stuff. I believe he's a 2-time tag champion. One with myself. And one, of course, with Darkness. So, 2-time tag champion. But he's never won the Universal title. Plum has held that title for quite some time. So, we'll see if Plum can retain it. And don't base this off of being a super heavyweight. Plum has defeated some big opponents. Some really big opponents, as a matter of fact. So, I wouldn't count him out at all. Of course, he beat Joel Embiid. I believe he beat Sully, if I'm not mistaken. He's beat a lot of people. Beat the Rat Chef. I mean, the list goes on and on. I believe he was the one that beat Darby Country Allen and Dial Tone as well. So, yeah. Oh, man. Joe Fixit got interrupted there. It's an all-out battle here. And Plum going for the pin. Kick out there from Brandon. Kick out there from Joe Fixit. And Brandon going for a pin. Kick out there from Sadler. Look at Plum. Oh, he has an opportunity to get a pin on the number one contender, and Dial Tone breaks it up. So all 8 matches announced for WrestleMania. It's going to be a great, going to have a lot of great matches for WTF. Of course, you got the authors at the North Pole versus Pizza Party tag titles, and then the $1 Million champion is George Washington versus Mr. John Ryan. So Joe Fixit versus Dan, Ozzy versus DJ. It's going to be a good one. Lots of other matches as well. Darkness, what a good break up there. Oh, man, and just kicks Sadler in the ribs. Yeah, and he definitely wanted to do that after Sadler brought the McMahons on him and Brandon the other week. McMahons, of course, pulled off the most unpredictable win, but it wasn't during the title match. If it was during the title match, they would have won the titles, but they could not do it at the pay-per-view. So Pizza Party ended up retaining the tag titles. Look at Joe Fixit. Oh, a nice break up there by Dial Tone. And Pizza Party's been all over the pins tonight. This team is having trouble getting pins. And look, oh, man, Brandon punches Plum. And look here, Joe Fixit. Poor Darkness. And Brandon throwing Plum now. Nobody scored any points so far, which is crazy. And Darkness, oh man, slams Plum there. And a submission on Sadler. And here comes Joe Fixit right all over that pin. Referee's getting knocked down. And Darkness going for the pin now. And he's got a pin on the Universal Champion. So, big pin there. And now he's got a... Oh, man. Everybody's in trouble on Team Plum. Look at this. Oh, man. Dial Tone with a kick to the head on Joe Fixit. And look at Sadler. Oh, man. Going to pick Brandon up by his face and slam him down. And Dial Tone with a DDT there. And Plum trying to go for the pin. Dial Tone stops it. And the kick out there by Joe Fixit. And look at Brandon. Oh, man. Lays out Sadler. And going for the pin. Nobody's there to stop him. He's got it. And Pizza Party wins. Joe Fixit not there in time. And what a great team effort. That just goes to show that, if you're not a stable, you're going to have trouble. And even though they had the Universal Champion on their side tonight, Joe Fixit and Sadler not working good at all together. Pizza Party on top of every pin. Did not get pinned one time. Did a good job breaking up each other's pins when they were in danger. So, could this be the future? Will Pizza Party win big? Will they retain the tag titles? Will they win the Universal title? That's the big question. We'll see come WrestleMania. So next time, guys, we're going to be starting those 8 matches, and it's going to be crazy. They got all kinds of matches coming up. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will be seeing you all later. Pizza Party is victorious tonight.